Hello, everybody. My name is Andreas. If you don't already know me, or you could call me Dreas, either one. You already seen the title. So today I want to talk about something that's crucial to understand when you know God is moving you forward, but you're feeling a lot of anxiety. God has recently been growing me up to be more confident in my walk and in having faith in Him, and moving me forward in general. So yeah. My first point is anxiety often shows up when growth is real. Feeling uneasy isn't a sign that you're off track. It's just you're not used to where God is bringing you yet. You're not used to that new version of you or wherever you're going or wherever God is leading you. You're not used to it. You're stepping into something that's unfamiliar. And sometimes that just makes you feel uneasy. One thing I want to add to that is you're not regressing. You're just outgrowing whatever it is or wherever it was that God had you, or whoever it was that you were. You're just not in the same spot that you were before, and it makes you feel uncomfortable because it's not familiar. One verse I want to add to this point is 2 Corinthians chapter 5, verse 17. Anyone who belongs to Christ has become a new person. The old life is gone. A new life has begun. When we become followers of Christ, we start to let go of old things, even when God is just bringing us to a new area of growth. And like the old mindsets don't work anymore. The place that we came from isn't meant for us anymore. We're supposed to constantly be growing. You clicked on this video because you're headed to that next step. And it feels uncomfortable, but it does not mean that you're doing anything wrong. You just need to keep your faith strong. My next point is that you don't need clarity to take the next step. God doesn't always reveal the full picture. Sometimes He just wants you to be obedient. He'll show you like where you're going, but He won't always show you like how to get there. He'll just guide you through it. The next step is usually small. Just be yourself, stay faithful, and adjust. Another verse I have for this is 2 Corinthians chapter 5, verse 7. For we live by believing and not by seeing. That means just to, keep your faith strong. Even when you don't see what's next, know that God has you either way. Another verse, Isaiah chapter 30, verse 21. Whether you turn to the right or to the left, your ears will hear a voice behind you saying, this is the way, walk in it. So no matter where you turn, what you do, you take those small steps first, and then God guides you through the rest. Proverbs chapter 20, verse 24, the Lord directs our steps, so why try to understand everything along the way? This one is crucial. It's like you can't understand everything along the way. God didn't want you to understand everything along the way. He wants to strengthen your faith. He's not going to show you exactly what comes next. He's going to show you the end goal, and you just have to have faith that He'll get you there. The next point is to release control because it's a part of the journey. For me, control looked like wanting to predict the outcomes of like timing, direction, relationships, and that all just feeds anxiety because it's like you don't know. God didn't show you, and it's okay not to know, but you know that God is guiding you through it. The main thing is just to trust Him. Peace came when I accepted that I'll be okay either way. And a few verses for that point, I have Romans chapter 8, verse 18. Yet what we suffer now is nothing compared to the glory He will reveal to us later. And Proverbs chapter 20, verse 21. An inheritance obtained too early in life is not a blessing in the end. And yeah, they'll speak for themselves. So, and the last point, becoming the new you before you fully feel like it. Usually when you're right at the beginning of the next step, you're already living differently. For me, it looks like just moving in confidence. Even making this YouTube video, I felt like, okay, I need to make a YouTube video. I need to talk about spiritual growth. God wants me to share this information, and He's going to use this video or this channel however He wants. Growth often happens before confidence catches up. Faith is acting like the new you, even when it feels unfamiliar. A few verses I have for this point. Isaiah chapter 30, verse 21. Whether you turn to the right or to the left, your ears will hear a voice behind you saying, this is the way, walk in it. Proverbs chapter 19, verse 21. You can make many plans, but the Lord's purpose will prevail. And the last one being Proverbs chapter 19, verse 23. Fear of the Lord leads to life, bringing security and protection from harm. So Basically, all those just reinforce to just trust God. God has you. God is always going to be with you. I know you're feeling anxious, but God got you. Oh yeah, and one last thing. This is my first YouTube video, so if this message stuck with you, I would love if you like and subscribe. Besides that, have a good one.